Hey everybody, we're all two of you. Chef Anasi again. The chef that isn't a chef. It's third week in October, so the weather's changed. It's a little cool, but not today. And I'm gonna make this dish, and we'll try it. That I had this dish last weekend in Spartanburg at a place I go to called Dudley's, and it was their weekly special. It was their version of a chicken Cordon Bleu. And when I watched him make it, because it cooked right there in front of you, I told myself, I can do this. So it was so good and so tasty, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna go through the ingredients really quick. Basically, it's a chicken breast that's floured, pan fried partially, both sides, and then finished in the oven. Meantime, Dudley's uses collard greens. And I really don't remember ever having collard greens, but they were tasty as heck. And inside there, the collard greens had country ham, sauteed onions, and then they were seasoned. So I went and got me some, this is Goodnight Brothers, country ham from Bleu, North Carolina. I used to work for PY Monarch, that used to be PY Goodnight. And so, you know what? I've sold this product before in food service. What the heck? We'll do it here. This is uncured, okay? And then I'm using a thin cut. This is Bleu chicken breast. That I'm just going to flour it. And then I'm going to. They had a gorgonzola cheese sauce, which was phenomenal. Well, gorgonzola is a little bit on the expensive side. I'm gonna try it using blue cheese crumbles since they're both in the same family. Some heavy cream, the gorgonzola melted down, Parmesan cheese, and basically my Parmesan cheese right here. Okay. These are my blue cheese crumbles right here. Good. And they had collard greens. Well, I picked up a bag of collard greens. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna try it with baby spinach, and it was on sale, so I know the day it was getting close. So baby spinach, so I'm gonna try with baby spinach. So while the chicken is cooking off, I'm gonna saute in the pans over here the spinach with the country ham and the onions, and I'm gonna season it. And also, while that's being done, I'm gonna make the cheese sauce, and I'm gonna use heavy cream, butter, the blue cheese crumbles, we'll melt them, and I'll use some garlic powder and some onion powder, and I'll season to taste and see what that's like. And then when everything's done, I'll have the chicken that's pan fried, finished off baking. It's gonna have a little crust on it, and all it is good old Pillsbury flour. That's it, Pillsbury, whatever floats your boat. And I'm gonna put a thin layer of the cheese sauce, and then I'm gonna put the sauteed spinach. Then I'm gonna put another thin layer of cheese sauce, and then put the other part of the chicken on top of that. So I'm gonna have chicken on top and bottom, and this in the middle. And then we'll see how it turns out. Okay, so basically first thing we're gonna do is just bread a couple of thin slices of the chicken breast. And put them in a pan that's been heating up. That's it, nothing basic, nothing really crazy. Yep, just like that. Making the mess, flour, what the heck. All right. This has to be fairly healthy for you, I would think, except for the cheese sauce. Then we'll see what happens. Okay. Okay, we're doing that. And then on the other pan over here, we're gonna do the we're gonna saute the onions. I'll let that get a little hot. Right. And let's see here. Alright, let's see here. Do I have a sizzle yet? Yeah. And we'll let that saute, and then I'll come back, put the spinach in it, and then we'll go from there. All right, try flipping these over a little bit. Right, onions are sauteed with country ham cooking, so we'll just add the spinach. Yep, you got away from me. You know, is the spinach going to be healthier than the collard greens? I really don't know. And I'm guessing the collard greens, if I had them, I would boil them to I guess cook them down instead of sauteing them like we do the spinach here. Because this spinach is going to wilt down anyway, we know that. Again, something that's quick and easy, I'm thinking. And then there's a few steps to this. Quick, easy, and above all else, tasty. All right. All right, let's put the chicken. Oven, I've got the oven set at 350. All I'm doing is finishing it off, so I don't think it really needs to cook down. I mean, to cook at 400 something degrees, all that stuff. So I left it at 350 on preheated oven. And while the spinach is wilting down, I'm going to make the cheese sauce and see how that turns out. As you can see how the spinach is wilted down, so the onions and the country ham are mixed in there, and I added just a dash of seasoned salt to this. Don't want it too salty because you've got the country ham in there, and you're going to have it on the cheese sauce. So that's going to be my filling right there, right? Just go ahead and turn that off. All right, now, some little saucepan here. I'm gonna make the cheese sauce. I put in a little bit of butter, not even half a tablespoon. Yeah, you get in there. Okay. I'm putting in. I don't really need all that much, so I'm gonna put in maybe 2 ounces of heavy cream. Okay. And you'll put in some Parmesan cheese. And we'll put in some blue cheese crumbles. Again, it's just all going to be the taste. Melt all that down. Some pepper. Some garlic powder. And let's go onion powder. We'll melt this down, bring it to a boil, let it simmer, and it'll thicken up. Okay. As you can see, the chicken is done. So we'll put, actually, and here's my cheese sauce. Do a little fancy like they did down there. Spread it around the plate. All right. One on the bottom. A bit of sauce on that. Not much. And then we'll take some of the spinach. Just a bit more cheese sauce on top of that. And the other piece of chicken on top. And if you feel like putting some microgreens on it, something fancy, your choice. I don't plan on it. So anyway, that's pretty much the dish. And hopefully, this thing is going to taste good. Well, it's interesting. Actually, it's not bad at all. It is salty, cheesy from the Parmesan. And there you go. I mean, that's kind of like my take, which I don't know what the hell I'm doing because, like I said, I'm a chef that's not a chef. But something different, something that's pretty easy to cook and make at a fairly amount of cooking time. Not much prep to do. That's it. So if you like it, great. If you don't, like I said, quick and easy recipes. We're done. Now, another one I'm gonna make later, I'll try my hand at it, is gonna be a creamy tomato soup. And this time of year with some grilled cheese sandwiches, hey, that's good too. But anyway, that's it. Hope you like it. You're gonna try it, great. If you don't, that's okay too. Have a good one.